He was born in the summer of his 27th year, coming home to a place he'd never been before. He left yesterday, but I don't really care. It keeps changing fast, and it don't last for long. And he lost a friend.
Okay, we're here with Bob Barit, Vic Hebert, and M.D. Thomas. Now, Bob Barit is the son of A.E. Barit. He was the last president of the Hudson Motor Car Company. And Bob, you were
vice president in charge of purchasing at the time of the merger.
Okay, was that kind of a trying time in the history of the Hudson Motor Car Company, that merger?
Very much so, very much so. My father was a very disappointed man, but it was something that had to happen, should have happened long before that, too. If the four major independent companies had been able to get together right after the war, I think they would have put together something very viable and very productive, but it didn't happen. So,
well, I guess that
was the end of a great era.
That's right. I guess that's the way history goes, right?
That's for sure.
Is there any highlight you'd like to relate to us about your time with Hudson Motor Car?
No, I started in the purchasing department after I got out of school in 1939 for a couple of years, and then after the war, after I got out of the Navy, I went back into purchasing, following in my father's footsteps, I guess.
Okay.
And I became assistant purchasing agent, and then purchasing agent when Mr. Osteich, the then vice president, retired, and finally vice president in charge of purchasing when Mr. Munger retired. And I was there through all the difficult years material-wise. We had to lease part of a steel mill to get some of our steel requirements, and we were scrounging around all over trying to get enough materials to build the cars.
But overall, Bob, it was a worthwhile experience, all right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, well, thanks a lot, Bob.
But you know why it didn't happen, don't you?
Oh, yes.
The four presidents of those four companies, each one thought that he could run the thing better. And I really think that that's right. I know my father was, and I'm sure that Mr. Nance and
Nance did especially.
And well, they all did. They all felt they could run it better, and this is the way mergers are made. Somebody's got to step down, and perhaps set up some sort of an office of the chairman or something. But anyway, that's what. If that had happened, I think we'd all been in different places at different times.
We might not be having a Hudson meet now, right?
Well, that's true. That's right. We might have a great corporation running.
That's right. Well, are y'all enjoying the show?
Oh, very much. I think Dick Bell and his group has done a wonderful job. I'm really enjoying being here. I'm so glad I was in Colorado Springs so I could come.
Well, so are we, and thanks for the interview, and hope to see you again, and enjoy the rest of the show.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, thanks a lot.
Happy